BNP wants to leave 40 seats for partners, inform policymakers decision within 10 days, celebration and anger on candidate list. Final candidates list of Jamaat within a few days, difference in opinion, beauty of democracy, says Amir after returning home. EC registers 3 new parties including NCP, own symbol to be used in polls even if alliance formed, ordinance issued amending RPO. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Nafisa and those were headlines. Now the details. BNP has surprised many with its candidate list for the upcoming national election. Out of 237 announced names, one-third are new faces. Even senior leaders were dropped. The list included 10 women, including party chief Khaleda Zia. At a press briefing in Gulshan, BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir revealed 237 nominees for the 13th national election. Among them, 81 are first-time contenders like Qazi Rana Kul Islam representing the youth wing. The list also featured several veteran loyalists. However, key figures like Nazrul Islam Khan and Ruhul Kabir Rizvi were excluded. With this, BNP began its official election journey. BNP's announcement of 237 candidates has sparked excitement nationwide. Supporters are celebrating as many favorite names made the list. From Bogura to Khulna, rallies, prayers and sweets marked the occasion. In Bogura, joy runs high as Khaleda Zia and Tariq Rahman were nominated. Local leaders and voters joined jubilant processions. Similar scenes were seen in Khulna and Dhaka as nominees began early campaign activities, but not all were pleased. Clashes erupted in Narail and Meherpur over missed nominations, leaving several injured. BNP leader Mirza Abbas claimed the government survives by leaning on 2 selected parties. He warned that the interim authority might act to ensure their victory. Speaking at a memorial for the late Mayor Sadek Hossain Khoka, Abbas said giving one party a symbol shows the government's weakness. Ishraq Hossain, Khoka's son and BNP's Dhaka 6 candidate, blamed the Awami League regime for his father's death. Jamaat Islami Chief Dr. Shafiqur Rahman has said political unity, not division, is vital now. He also announced that the party's final list of candidates for the national election will be revealed soon. Crowds of supporters gathered at the airport early Tuesday to welcome Dr. Shafiqur Rahman on his return from Umrah and visits to the US and UK. Speaking to reporters, he stressed consensus among political parties and urged media workers to stand by the nation. He said Jamaat will soon announce its final candidates and called on the Election Commission to extend the expatriate voter registration deadline by 15 days. The Election Commission has granted registration to 3 new political parties including the National Citizen Party (NCP). The other 2 are Bangladesh Samajtantrik Dal Marxist and Bangladesh Aam Janagan Party. EC Secretary Akhtar Ahmed confirmed the decision at the Commission's office in Agarga. He said a public notice will be issued tomorrow and if no objections are filed, the final gadget will be released after November 12. He added that 143 parties had applied, of which 22 were initially shortlisted. The case of Bangladesh Nizami Islami Party remains under High Court review. Registered political parties must now contest elections under their own symbols, even in alliances. The government issued the amended Representation of the People Order 2025 late last night. The ordinance was approved in principle on October 23 by the Advisory Council. Despite BNP's objection to the amendment of Article 20, Jamaat and NCP supported keeping the rule ahead of the 13th national election. The RPO has been revised to guide parties and candidates. The Election Commission will soon issue updated codes of conduct under the new ordinance. A police commission will be formed to ensure fair duties during the national elections, said Home Affairs Advisor Jahangir Alam Chaudhary. Speaking after a law and order meeting at the Secretariat, the advisor warned that officers found working for any political party will face stern action. He confirmed that the Army's current magistracy power will continue through the election period. The armed forces will also, alongside law enforcement, to maintain peace and order nationwide. The Supreme Court will hear an appeal tomorrow on restoring the caretaker government system. A 7-judge full bench led by Chief Justice Dr. Said Rafat Ahmed began this session. Senior BNP lawyer Jainul Abidin argued that the earlier verdict by ABM Khairul Haq is invalid under domestic and international law. Additional Attorney General Anik R. Haq appeared for the state. BNP requested that if restored, the caretaker system be applied only after the next election. The next hearing in the Abu Said murder case is scheduled for November 10 after witnesses failed to appear for 3 consecutive sessions. International Crimes Tribunal 2 rescheduled testimony for 30 accused, including former Begum Rokeya University VC Hasibur Rashid. Meanwhile, Tribunal 1 heard evidence on killings during the July uprising, including the shooting of Amir Hossain in Rampura. 2 witnesses testified on the 4th day, seeking maximum penalties for 5 accused. Lawyers cross-examined the witnesses, including the state defense for 3 absconding defendants and counsel for detained Chancel Chandra. And that's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News24. Please stay with us.